Hello everybody, this is ElOhTeeBee,
And ShadeShine.
and we're bringing you a Dota 2 Captain's Mode cast. This time it'll be between the North American Elite on the Radiant and Vortex Incorporated on the Dire.
I wonder if North American Elite is actually from America.
I wonder if they're actually elite.
Dire's band.
Depends on by what standard. They could be elite by someone's standards. And very quick bands of Bristleback and Venomancer. I'm sure I'll actually... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Not that uncommon. Dota 2 is moving more and more towards a mid-game oriented pushing meta. And those are both heroes that are pretty potent in it. Nature's Prophet, another popular band.
I think and Weaver band. I think I'll better understand whether there's a point to those bands specifically later. Because usually, as nice pick of Invoker, by the way, we're able to better see a scheme to why these people pick their bands.
Thanks to that recent EMP buff, of course, Invoker is a very strong mid at the moment.
Everyone loves Invoker. Unless you're playing against him. In which case...
Yeah, we lost a couple games to Invoker earlier today. Wasn't fun.
To be honest, I think my win rate versus Invoker is about half and half. But he's very troublesome either way. And seeing an Enigma pickup along with Clockwork is rather encouraging. I think we're going to see a very active game out of Vortex Inc.
Clockwork, excellent offlaner, excellent ganker. Of course. Provided you can hit those hooks. I can't hit his hook. I'm bad at the game.
To be honest, I like his hooks more than I like Pudge's.
His are faster.
Because they're quicker. You can't blink out of... Well, you can, if you see the movement that a person makes, right? But it's good to see a Nyx, too. I like Nyx. I keep getting interrupted by the picks. I like it. But Clockwork's hook is... The problem with Clockwork's hook is that if you like playing as Pudge or another hero with a slower projectile, you're probably going to overcompensate unless you're really used to Clockwork. Clockwork's practically hit scan.
Practically, but not quite.
You can still blink out of the way if you're good.
10 seconds to go.
Anyway, Lifestealer and Slark bans.
Dire's ban.
Not unexpected. Slark's... He's not really a late-game carry, but he's very steamrolly. And to be honest, in the mid-game, I don't really know what to do with a Slark if you don't gank him right away.
Dire's pick.
Yeah, North American Elite do appear to be going for something of a longer-term game plan between the Invoker and the Nyx. Both heroes that aren't really at their best early, but scale well.
To be honest, I'm not really sure what they're going for, because Invoker and Nyx can very easily support a mid-game oriented strategy. We're really going to have to see. They're obviously not going for a long build, because they banned one of the best long build heroes in the game.
And we're finally seeing some reserve time used.
Oh, Vortex Inc.
You think they're actually incorporated?
Ha! Don't you? They'd probably have to have some sort of business expenses to be incorporated.
Well, they have to have computers to play Dota on.
Oh yeah, but then money has to go in and out too. I thought corporation. I'm not really business savvy. I mean, I understand the basics, but if you told me an incorporation didn't actually have to make money, I'd be kind of surprised.
Witch Doctor pickup. I'm rather glad to see this. He was used to great effect in the XMG Captain's Draft tournament.
Well, Witch Doctor, Naga Siren. That's telling that initiation to go somewhere else. We don't want it here. But Witch Doctor has got a very strong team fight hero, as just about everyone and their sister knows by this point. And they're just adding the team fight onto their team.
Yeah, Naga Siren, of course, capable of really disrupting Clockwork and Enigma if they don't specifically target her. But if they do target her, then that'll leave whatever else they have up and running. I think.
And if they do, if they do target her, I could see about 3 different ways that Invoker is going to disrupt them.
Oh yes, they've got plenty of counter initiation.
This, assuming that that one team doesn't feed the other a lot of kills, this is going to be a really exciting game. Don't disappoint me, Vortex Inc. Or North American Elite, for that matter. Oh, using some reserve time. That's kind of funny that Timbersaw got banned of all people. You think that either team would pick him up as a tanky team fighter, but I guess they got that in Clockwork, so they wouldn't want him.
Yeah, it's a bit surprising that he lasted this late. Banned out in the second phase, you don't see that every day.
Usually he's picked in the first.
Pugna, another really popular hero right now.
Probably the first really not team fighty hero. He's got great ways to support the team in fights and to push, but he's probably, when it comes to team fighting, their weakest pick so far. I'm guessing he's going to be their mid unless the last pick's going to be the mid. Oh.
Dyer's ban.
I wouldn't be willing to call Pugna a weak team fighter, not with that ward just dishing out so much damage. How's this for an ability draft? Nether ward, divided we stand.
Please kill me. Just relative to his team, in any case, he's really, relative to this lineup, he's going to be so much more the pusher.
10 seconds to go.
Because how dynamic this team is with entries, he's really not going to be able to put those wards down well unless he's really on task with his team. So I hope he's on task.
Yeah, NAE doesn't really lack for long-range initiation, do they? They've got the Invoker Tornadoes. Naga's Song has a pretty big area.
Now I didn't. The Doom ban struck me as kind of strange. I don't know. I know he's got great counter initiation because Doom ruins a lot of people's lives, but I don't know. It doesn't seem like it would factor into either lineup, so banning him was just kind of weird.
And Viper, the last spam by NAE, apparently thinking that Vortex Inc. aren't going to be sending the Pugna mid.
Pugna is an excellent safe lane support, but
they already have a jungler. I think that if Pugna winds up going to the safe lane, it'd be as the farmer.
10 seconds to go.
Oh, maybe. To be fair, Viper's one of those heroes you could send anywhere, so banning Viper's just saying you're not having another versatile hero.
Yeah, Viper would be a good safe lane farmer, and North American Elite only has one core in the gyro, unless they're also running Naga as a farmer, so he could really ruin some days with that ult.
Juggernaut, huh? I guess he's the farmer. That's actually kind of bad news in my opinion. Juggernaut's known for being really good if he gets on a roll, but he falls off late, whereas Invoker and Gyrocopter don't.
I don't really think Vortex are aiming for this game to go late. They have some of the strongest pushers in the game. And last pick Centaur from North American Elite. I can't recall casting a captain's mode game with a Centaur in it before.
Hey, I'll drink to it. I don't really know how he's factoring in. I guess he's going to go the safe lane and Gyro's going to go mid, but we'll have to see. Anyway,
let's go ahead and introduce our players. On the Nyx Assassin, we've got Yuo. We've got 904 God running the Centaur Warrunner. We've got Vice on Gyrocopter. We've got Mercibaku on the Naga Siren. And we've got some guy with a Chinese name on the Invoker. At least I think that's Chinese.
It could be. And on our friendly neighborhood Dire, we have Lekfer on the Pugna. We have Sex Pistol waiting for a new PC on the Clockwork. Neeks on the Juggernaut.
Probably not very happy about NAE having picked up the Nyx.
EME2 on the Enigma. And Dread with a 4 in place of the A because Dread's probably been taken a long time ago on the Witch Doctor. Well, no try versus try, sadly. That would have been extra exciting.
Enigma making a classic blunder. He's proceeding directly to the jungle. Come on, man. Deny a creep at the very start. Be a bro.
He doesn't have time to help the team. He's got to be in the jungle. Well, Invoker being very rude by not wishing the other team good luck, only wishing them to have fun. So he wants them to suck, but have fun doing it.
Able to start with Quas first, thanks to being pulled a couple tangos and handed some claws of attack. Well, he bought them. You know what I mean.
Well, that's a... I wouldn't... Oh, well, I guess he can do whatever he wants. I'm not really an Invoker specialist, so I can't really comment. I know he gets his extra attack damage from Exort, but I've seen plenty of people taking Quas first, even without claws of attack.
Invoker's base damage, as you can tell, is pretty awful. It's only 41, but if you can get the claws of attack, then you can...
Oh, it's not even 41. That's because he has Iron Branches, man.
Oh, well, yeah.
It's like it's in the 30s. It's abysmal because they expect you to take Exord first, I guess.
Yeah, but since he was able to get those claws of attack, he's able to go straight for Quas, which really is a stronger build.
Quas keeps you very safe in the early game. It's pretty hard to deal with someone who comes out of the gate with a Ring of Regen on Nope, it's Ring of Regen. Huh? Ring of Regen on. Out the gate for free.
Yes, and of course, Quas is the skill that all of Invoker's disables key off of.
Top lane's kind of boring because the supports are just going off to the jungle to let Juggernaut get the solo farm, and I think that's actually a very strong move. He's gonna need that to get off to a good start. Wait a minute. Oh, they didn't have Naga. Okay, I was confused for a second.
Clockwork gonna leech a little XP because why not?
It's probably the only safe way for him to get XP right now.
Well, that's really all that he needs. If he gets the experience, he's a happy camper.
He ain't getting the gold with these three here.
Does that Nyx Assassin's Dagon really look that much like a Dagon?
Not really. It looks like he cut the head off the Dagon and just stuck it on his tail.
I guess. Pretty passive game so far.
Yep.
Pugna heading towards bot room. Not going to find a room. Might find a chance to cause some pain, except he'd been chased by a Centaur illusion the entire time.
And he never turned around to attack it to figure out if it was the real thing. Smart move, to be honest. If it was the real thing, he'd be in for a world of hurt if he got stomped.
Well, Invoker didn't follow. Invoker just stayed in lane, so...
That might have been a... If Invoker had followed, I would have been very worried for the Pugna. Ooh, sick denies, bro. You know, for a game that I thought was going to be pretty active, I really hope we get to the active part soon.
Yeah, this has definitely been a very, well, passive game so far. I think I said that already, but it's still pretty
You
true.
did, but it stands to be repeated. And Juggernaut's getting beat up top, but he's probably just going to back off. And hopefully Witch Doctor will come if Centaur dives. Centaur's going to... Nope, he's not going to go. Smart move. I mean, sure, none of the supports are actually coming up to help or harass the Centaur, but... Oh, there's Witch Doctor. Good. Good Witch Doctor.
Already at level 3, he's got 2 ranks in the cask. Might be able to make something happen, except, of course, Centaur is already backed off. He's just going to hang out by top room. See if he gets something from it.
He's stealing some nice jungle farm. Smart boy.
That too. Enigma probably not a happy camper right about now.
If he even knows it's happening.
Oh, not illusion, invisibility.
Oh, that's actually going to be bad news. If he knows Enigma's there, oh, he knows.
Which he does because of the ward. This is going to be an easy first blood.
Oh, that stings.
Splat.
Run red with first blood.
Solo offlane Centaur taking first blood.
I'd like to note the Centaur is now an equal level with the Invoker, and there's no one in the Dire team who equals that level. Except Pugna just did, apparently. And Pugna's Cold Snap, he's in a world of hurt. But he's going to get away. Never mind.
Yep. Be able to just eat a tree, pass his bottle off.
That's sort of the downfall to what the Dire's been doing. They pretty much just... Well, their tri-lane, anyway. Their tri-lane... Well, actually, their whole formation split up, but that's beside the point. Clockwork and Pugna didn't really expect support to begin with. Their whole formation split up because, obviously, Enigma needs his farm, and Witch Doctor's happy just getting the free experience from the pool camp. But that makes it really vulnerable to random pickoffs.
Clockwork getting netted, but he'll pop his cogs. And the Impale Whiffs, he'll be perfectly safe. Sorry, I thought something interesting would happen there.
Their courier's on fire. That's dangerous. But apparently the forest...
That is a pretty nice courier.
Speaking of which, and they got that gas balloon, whatever it is, and why do I hear EMP? Ooh, cold snapped. This could be the end of Pugna. One more attack? Nope, Pugna bottled up just in time. And now it's going to turn around, maybe. Maybe? Nope,
there's right there.
Oh,
and
Stampede!
There's the Centaur ulti. He's already at 6, thanks in no small part to that kill.
Oh no.
Pugna rather low, there's the EMP.
Get out, Naga! Get out, Naga!
Misses, and Witch Doctor teleports into support.
He might nope.
There's the Casco. Will it...
Not close enough.
No bounce.
Uh-oh. Oh, okay. Everyone's just gonna go back to their corners. That was a little bit exciting. Not very bloody, but at least stuff's starting to happen now.
Gyrocopter doing the exact opposite of interesting. He just bought a hand of Midas.
Good, good. Well, actually, that's the right thing to do in this situation. They want... Well, it's one of the right things to do in this situation.
I agree that it's probably the correct choice, at least for now, but that doesn't make it an interesting choice.
Oh, no, it's... from a spectator's point of view, that's like... 90 minutes of this... Don't get me wrong, we've seen some great 90-minute games, but, yeah. I think that speaks for itself. I'd like to comment, though. I really like how this Centaur's been playing. He's not just resigned himself to suffer in the off lane. He's actually been active, aside from right now, where he's standing in one place, not even in XP range, worried about being killed.
Well, fear of being killed is pretty rational right now. Juggernaut has his ulti.
It is a little dangerous. Centaur's got his too, so he can do some excellent things to team fights without even being there.
Part of the new global strats, maybe? Nah.
It could work, but unfortunately, it doesn't help the key member of the team, Bloodseeker.
Still, he is getting pretty good farm for an offlaner. He's at 25 and 2.
That gank really helped him. It buffed his level up, and it's Enigma's level 6, but no. Oh, Lumby. Just tell me that I'm wrong to expect Enigma to take his ult to level 6. Please. That's not. You're supposed to skip the ult, right?
I honestly can't think of a reason why he'd skip the ult.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I guess he's not expecting team fights so early, but they're pushing a tower.
Okay, so my indignation is slightly justified, but he probably has a thought process behind it, which makes it okay. Okay, good. Oh, we're about to see Pugna die a miserable death. We're about to see Pugna escape with his life. We're about to see Centaur die miserably to Maledict.
Okay, yeah, that's probably going to be a Maledict kill. Oh, except he sells.
But Pugna dies anyway.
He's low. And he dies. Does not get to deny himself to the Ancients.
Close, though.
Finally got some nice kills going on.
Oh, Nyx about to get away.
Sending in the hook, and that's one dead Invoker. Does not manage to get QQ Walk off.
Not the strongest enemy I grapple with.
Not that QQ Walk really would have helped since he was standing right next to the tower, but it's an instinct thing.
He might have been able to deafening blast and push Clockwork. I almost called him Clockwork. Clockwork out of the thing and buy him some time, but he doesn't have Exhort. Wait, he doesn't have Okay, we're doing it live.
Not getting Exhort right now is pretty common for Invokers, simply because of how strong Boss Flex is.
But 1 point for deafening blast. My
You can always
feelings.
take that point later.
It would have helped now.
And it's not like you need Exhort for Tornado EMP.
Radiant's middle tower has been destroyed.
Oh, we're about to see another person die miserably. Except he's gonna live? Nope, he's dead.
This goes down, nice Tornado. That's probably, yep, dead clock. Cast toss
Another-
out, does not get any bounces. Like a pops are illusions.
Unfortunately, the real one's really easy to find.
It's the one that's not dead.
Witch Doctor with no mana until that clarity
Oh,
works.
Centaur
Thanks to
misses
the
a
EMP.
stun.
That sucks.
I think that's still a very dead Juggernaut, though. That
Snared up,
Oh,
he's
he
blocked
gets
in. Oh, he slips the noose! These jukes!
I don't think it's going to be enough. He doesn't have
Not
any
with-
mana. And down he goes.
Not with Tornado there.
This is more like it.
Yep. Back and forth. It's not 2 kills a minute like that one game that was really exciting, but we're seeing jabs, we're seeing blocks, we're seeing teeth coming flying out. This is why we came to the boxing match.
Check on the overall status of the team. It looks like XP is actually pretty close to dead even, but Vortex have a nice little gold lead. Not huge anymore, thanks to the fights that they've lost, but still there.
You would think with the Midas on the gyrocopter, they're gold. Oh, they killed a tower. Right, never mind. Completely irrelevant. They killed 2 towers, didn't they? Oh, they got 2 towers. Yeah, never mind. That Midas doesn't mean anything. Oh, there's some initiation. Nyx is going to try to get out, but he's not going to make it. Unfortunately, Witch Doctor's going to die too. And here comes Naga to ruin Clockwork's life. And she steals the kill.
Juggernaut comes in, tries to make something happen, but I think that at this point he'll be lucky to get away with his life.
He's not. I don't think he's going to get out. He tries to Blade Fury, but it just doesn't work.
Enigma tries to drive North American lead off. Doesn't quite manage it.
Enigma feeds experience to the enemy team by letting his little Eidolons die. Good job, Enigma. They needed that experience.
I could go for some fried chicken right now.
I prefer baked, but in a pie. Maybe properly seasoned. Nice chicken pot pie.
Radiant's middle tower
Yeah,
is
chicken
under
pot pie is
siege.
good, but
I don't really like fried chicken, despite maybe it's because I'm a chicken connoisseur that I really don't like fried chicken. With talk.
tossing. Nice to know we're both paying attention to that potential little conflict.
It's where everyone is. The only other place people are is at Farm City. Actually, Gyrocopter's not at Farm City, which is kind of Okay, Midas is still on cooldown. Good. I wonder if he's going to rush a Scepter to be, I wonder if he's going to rush a Scepter or not. Midas tells me he isn't, but he might need one for global presence.
Pugnant. That Pugnant Nether Blast does so much damage to towers.
Oh, it's horrifying, but the short range will ruin you if you aren't ready for it. Pugnant going down.
Anyway, a team fight is happening.
Blade Fury, unfortunately, it only kills one person.
Isn't
Could've
that
killed
Omni
two.
Slash?
Omni Slash, yeah.
Blade Fury is the spinning move.
Witch Doctor doing a dance.
Radiant structures have been
And the Radiant really hating this.
Yeah, that fight went all the way wrong, and
Radiant's bottom
I'm
tower
willing to bet
is
that that's going to be reflected in the XP and gold
Radiant's
graphs.
bottom tower has been
Mostly the
Yeah.
gold graphs. Yeah, XP is still in favor of the Radiant, however barely.
This is the point where the Dire team is really coming into its own. Their heroes are reaching their maximum strength relative to the other team. They've got the initiation, they've They've got Juggernaut. They can even toss out some black holes.
Though they haven't yet, have they? Oh yeah, they have. They used it.
Yeah, it was a short-lived one-man black hole on the gyro. Honestly, didn't do that much, but then it didn't really have to.
Keeps him from doing what he does best. Invoker's about to hate his life though if he keeps staying over there. He should probably get out of there.
Homing in.
Omni Slash is out of commission, but
I have orders for this.
Invoker invisible. Probably didn't mean to be, but oh no, yeah, he did. I forgot he didn't have a bottle. He's gonna try to kill. Nope, he's gonna try to harass Pugna and just leave him alone. Good strategy. Radiant really needs to get on their warding. They need to be. Well, they're just so warded.
Yeah, we're seeing a lot of very aggressive Dire wards right now, and not really all that much to counter from the Radiant. They've got like one ward at the entrance of their jungle, and that's it.
With how this enemy team works, I would want the jungle warded so bad.
Yeah, it doesn't even cover all the jungle entrances. They can enter from the lane side pretty safely.
They need to get initiated on this. We're gonna see a blink.
I wonder if Centaur and
Clockwork and Centaur don't know they're there.
Yeah, I was wondering about that.
I wonder if Centaur is gonna get hookshotted.
Oh, they know now.
Oh, this is bad.
Boom, there it goes.
Now he's revealed. The Dire's hopefully gonna either back up on this or nope, Centaur's not gonna stay. They're gonna back up, wait for their next chance to push in, but I don't really like their chances here, if only because they didn't really build for vision here. They have vision. They have a lot of vision in the jungle, but they don't. They might not know the initiation is coming until it's too late.
And down it goes.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Pro tip,
Clock,
Nick's
he
carapace
just
doesn't do
pops
much
up.
to Blade Fury.
Cold snapped Enigma, but unfortunately Invoker just got initiated on.
Oh.
Naga song to buy some time, but she's running out of time.
Ulti completely missing. Good job, Gyro. Looks like it won't matter much though. Clockwork cogging himself into a very bad spot.
Enigma gets his ult canceled.
Cold snap too good. Not good enough.
Fortunately, Invoker is put out of his life, let alone his mind.
I wonder what determines the color of Invoker's little death glow. Maybe it's random. Maybe it's determined by his orbs. Whatever.
Well, that'd be a lot of variables to consider, given how many orbs he could have at any given time.
Well, it's not like it would be all that much extra effort. It's a particle effect.
Oh no, I'm not saying it'd be effort. It'd just be. I was just saying, that'd be interesting.
Gyro taking a chance to use a Midas. Also taking a chance to use another ulti.
Juggernaut in
That
the
is
wrong
absolutely
place, the
sick.
wrong time.
Juggernaut gets absolutely taken apart, and suddenly it's very clear that the Dire have overstayed their welcome.
They're a very excellent ganking team and a very excellent pushing team, but
Which
they're also
not quite make it out.
unfortunately everyone but Clockwork gets fitted for a pine box.
Wonder if that fight would have gone any differently if Clockwork had really been there. He wasn't really a participant in that last fight.
Maybe.
Dire's
The
middle
thing
tower
is,
under
he
attack.
really only has single target
Dire
disable.
structures.
So maybe if he had disabled just the right person, provided just enough disruption,
Dire's middle
and
tower
died
is
for his
being
team so the
attacked.
rest of his team didn't have to die for him. Maybe. Also, I barely recognize Nyx with how friggin' purple he is right now.
Apparently, I guess Silencer needs to have his color changed again. Nice teleport there.
Well, what color should we make him this time? Puce?
I like Puce. It's a fun word to say. Don't know what color it is.
I think Puce is a kind of purple, actually. Let me look that up. While things aren't that interesting.
Yep. Gyro doing a little bit of counter pushing at the top.
Cool. I want
Dire team once again pushing mid. Vortex being very aggressive here.
Hughes. It's a dark red or purple brown, so it's a little different from what we've would you know.
Naga song down for another 20 seconds.
Oh lord, we about to see some team fight? Yeah, we are.
We're so low.
Deny it, deny it.
Fortunately, a lot of health totals.
Oh my goodness! They're
Another
gonna die
bad fight.
again.
Although Centaur probably shouldn't stay there.
Radiant's middle tower has been destroyed.
Tower goes down, but so does most of Vortex's team. Now Pugna's running for his life, but I don't think he's going to manage to run from an Invoker.
Oh.
Good job, Centaur.
Oh. Centaur, why'd you go in? He wouldn't have had anywhere to run. What a waste of a poor asshole's life. I say asshole because Centaur is a huge asshole. The player's probably really nice, though. Maybe he hugs puppies.
Don't be absurd. He's a Dota player.
He could still have a soft side. He could be a badass with a heart of gold.
We're Dota players, and we're both huge jerks.
I volunteer at the Humane Society sometimes. Winter's made it hard to go in. I mean, last time I was there, I just spent an hour with cats. I don't even really like cats.
Were they cute cats?
Yeah, a couple of them were.
Range tornado, it'll land. Witchdoctor could be in a bit of trouble.
Witchdoctor's in a lot of trouble if he goes back. Problem is, Invoker might not let him stay up. I mean, if he pushes in, Invoker's going to find him, and he might not be happy about what happens. That earns him to buy him.
It looks like he's pretty securely nuzzled in those trees.
Unfortunately, Invoker... Nope. I wouldn't want to... Oh, Nyx, don't go in. Don't win. Nyx going in. This could be bad. Never mind, it's gonna be just fine.
Impale whiffs. And he'll just teleport away.
Wait for it. Wait for it.
With Invoker backed off and Nyx having already blown his Impale, they didn't really have a way to stop the teleport.
Dire's top tower is
And now the
under
Dire is going for Roche, which is always good to see. Dire's gonna lose another one of their towers probably. No, Invoker's not that good at pushing actually. Does he even have... No E still. No Forge Spirits to help you push that tower. Would be really useful.
Yeah, Invoker can be a good pusher, but not if he's purely plus Wex.
You need that one E. If nothing else, they're an extra attack. They're a little extra damage in that tower. And there's something to distract the tower from you while you keep attacking.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
We're not saying... Oh, Smoke Gang coming out bottom. I really wish there was like a special texture to the X's whenever they do that, but I know they were all moving together with too much purpose to be doing anything else.
Indeed, and it looks like they're going to pretty quickly find the Radiant. There's a smoke disrupted. And there's a song.
Oh!
Dire's top tower is
Premature
That's
into Juggernaut Salt. And that's an end to that smoke gank attempt. Very good counter initiation from Naga, but...
And Invoker got a tower for it.
Yep, they got a tower and a usage of enemy smoke for basically nothing.
Dire's middle tower is
So,
being attacked.
just to put it in perspective, the Radiant's now nearly 10,000 ahead in experience, and the Gold's drifted back into about the 1,000 range in favor of the Radiant. Wait, 830 actually, as of the time of the last refresh of the counter. So,
yeah, things aren't really going the way that Vortex planned, are they?
No, not really. And Gyro's saving money for something big, and that
Dire's
Midas is
top
paying
tower
off.
is under siege.
Yeah, I think that by now it's definitely paid for itself, or at least it will after he sells it. Here comes a push bottom. Likely to see another big engagement here.
Uh-oh, out of position. He could black hole in this. He's not going to black hole in time, though.
I don't think black holing a lone Naga would be very smart.
Well, he could have got
there.
when he started. He could have got both of them, and that would have been excellent. But he didn't. Up and de-warding. That's why you should always put your sentry ward next to the observer ward.
Nope.
Gyro in a horrible place.
Gyro's
Ult coming
stuck,
out.
but there's no real follow-up. Looks like Witch Doctor's going to go down.
They had to back up, unfortunately. There's the black hole. Don't walk into it. Enigma's about to bite it.
This goes down.
It's 1 for 2.
Witch Doctor down 2. They're gonna force to run. Gyro's still perfectly healthy. And down goes Jug.
1 for 3.
Centaur goes
2
down,
for
so does
4.
Magnet. And now it's just Clockwork running for his life from 3 Radiant Heroes. That, yeah.
Cold Snap! Oh no! Cold Snap!
Yeah, it looks like he's not going to manage to get it out. Bit of a pointless use of missile there, but whatever.
2 for 5. I'll take it. Radiant. Dyer's still doing a good job on warding, but now the advantage
Wards alone aren't enough to win a game.
Unfortunately, when you don't... They got crushed twice mid, and that was just twice too much. I think once might have been too much, but the second time was like, yeah, we can do this again. And again. Actually, they just did it again. That was the third time they definitively won a team fight.
And they're committing further to it, too. Pugna just got his Necro Book.
Don't like it. Don't think it's a good decision.
I don't know. I think he could put that Necro Book to good use even in a team fight if he can micro the creeps properly.
Juggernaut getting ganked top. This could be bad news bears. Stunned out of his ult. He's got to hate that. Or disrupted out of his ult by Ghost Walk.
Yep, only the first Omni/mini stunts. After that, Invoker can just QQ walk away.
More importantly, he can stop you. More importantly, he can come out of that Ghost Walk and kill you.
That too.
And with double damage, he didn't have to worry about only having 3 qual. He finally got that point in Exort. I know he only got it for the Meteor, but I'll take it.
Yeah, Forge Spirit just ain't what it used to be.
It's still great for colds. Even if you just get the level 1 in Exort, they trigger Cold Snap. That's what you want from them.
Invoker finished his Orkin.
I hope he goes bottom. I hope they're seeing this. They're not seeing this. At least he's going home.
Well, at least they'll probably recognize that their sentry just got dewarded. Okay, yeah, they definitely know that a push is coming. They're gathering.
Unfortunately, Gyro's not down there, which is bad news bears. He's actually farming, which may be the bad decision here. They sort of need him.
He can always teleport in. No one teleported there, so it'll just be a rather short wait. And it'll guarantee that they can't initiate on him, too.
Radiant has fortified its
Oh, nicely timed fortified there.
Don't go too far out, Nix. They can see you. Oh god, they can see you. But they don't capitalize because they don't want to win.
I'm not sure they could see him actually. It looks like he was right at the very edge of the sentry range.
He was about here. He could have made it.
Looks like Gyro just finished his Monkey King bar. Still gathered.
There comes the Tornado EMP.
Doesn't do that much.
Not that he was not. I don't think he was trying to. I think he was trying to break the creeps. Thanks for feeding your Eidolons again. Eidolons. Eidolians. Eidolians.
Eidolon.
Lions. And Naga illusion causing all kind of discord.
Oh, there's the initiation. Counter initiation by the Clockwork though. And Invoker.
Fortunately, he's not initiating. Oh, black hole! Songed out of the black hole, thankfully.
And Enigma turns out to be the first casualty of that fight. Clockwork rather low too. He's attempting to teleport out, will not make it.
Clockwork down. Pugna's gonna get away, maybe.
Shocker using his ulti, and then it gets disrupted by the tornado.
Pugna does not escape. Sad day to be him.
And goes the Jug, and it looks like Witch Doctor will follow. That is another team wipe.
They should just go bottom and push this as far as they can.
I don't really see how Vortex can come back and win this.
It involves a lot of messing up on the part of the Radiant, and Gyro's already got an MKB, so I'm guessing he's going to make that Morbid Mask into something. A Satanic, maybe?
More hurt members are heading back to lick their wounds. Meanwhile, Gyro's just going on and pushing.
Gyro needs that farm.
And yeah, I could totally see a Satanic on him right now.
Dyer's bottom tower.
Maybe he'll get a Mask of Madness.
Dyer has fortified its structure.
That would scare me, but it works.
I was being facetious.
It would scare me deeply. Like the joke itself scares me because there are people that think that's a good idea.
Does it scare you more or less than the idea of divided we stand plus nether?
Don't know.
Choice, huh?
Well, the thing is, I know we'll never see divided we stand plus Netherwarden in a real game, so it's not. So it's not as scary for the fact that it's not really real, you know. Oh, that flak cannon just so OP for farming. Juggernaut's spinning, I don't think it's going to be enough. Get out of there, Juggernaut.
He's got his team backing him up, though. They're coming in on this. They might be playing too aggressively. Excellent Cox from the Clockwork.
Unfortunately, he's just going to die for it.
Yeah, not excellent enough, it seems, as the rest
Then
of
goes Juggernaut.
his team hesitated a little, and suddenly 3 of them are dead. And one of them
I didn't even see where Pugna died, but he's dead. And that's a cold, hard truth.
Anybody goes down. That's another team wipe. And they're going to...
That,
well, they
that
have to
4
get
or
the
5?
creep wave. I think it's the 4th.
There's the GG call. They accepted it.
Yeah, they see the writing on the wall.
We really need this feature in real matchmaking. Please fix.
How about no?
Why do they get to end the suffering and we don't?
Because they're a coordinated team of 5.
But if it's a coordinated team of 5, you can actually win.
This was
anyway. This is ShadeShine.
Signing off.
Bye.
Don't try to steal my outro.